Thank you all so much for attending this month's edition of Wellness Wednesday. This is a series of workshops hosted by Maria Rodriguez of Herminemos, and it occurs every third Wednesday here at the Bigelow Free Public Library. This month's focus is going to be on sprouting for healthy vision, so stay tuned for some recipes on how to improve your vision through sprouting. Wellness Wednesday workshops are funded through UMass Memorial Health Alliance Clinton Hospital with a focus on free health and wellness programming for residents of North Central Mass. This workshop series is also in collaboration with the Bigelow Free Public Library here in Clinton, Mass. For those of us joining us virtually, as an incentive to come to our in-person version of this workshop series, we do have free taste testing. We will sometimes do freebies and raffle winners. And we do provide childcare as well. So please feel free to come out to the in-person version of this workshop. Next month's workshop is going to be on sprouting for gut-brain connection, and that will be on Wednesday, August 17th, same time, 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. Again, both on-site and virtual. So keep an eye out for that in our newsletter for registration, or head to Eventbrite to register with us for that. And also just note that next month is the last of this round of Wellness Wednesday workshops, as we have on our calendar now for the rest of this year. So please, we sort of ask you to help us sort of close out the end of this series and make this last workshop for, again, what we have on the calendar now, close it out with a bang. So please join us again next month. I also want to let folks know about an additional workshop series that we have on microgreens. It's happening this Sunday from 10:30 to noon, and will be taught by educator Cherie Dawson, hosted at the Sundial Community Garden in Pittsburgh, Mass. This is part 3 of a 3-part microgreens series. But even if you haven't been able to attend the first 2, that's okay. This workshop on Sunday is going to give you a demonstration on how to grow your own microgreens. So even if you haven't been able to join us before, totally worth it to still come out and still learn with us. Cherie's also going to be teaching a follow-up of a 2-part canning workshop series in August and September as well. And we have information about that at the back table there for folks who are with us in person. As always, feel free to chime in with questions in the chat as we're going for those who are joining virtually. But we will have a more Q&A at the end of the workshop. We're recording today's workshop on Zoom, and we'll post a recording to our YouTube, and that will be shared through our monthly newsletter. And that's it for the big updates. I just want to real quick just introduce our team who's here. My name is Sarah Hashi. I am the co-director of creative content, video, and social for this hospital project. And that's it for me. Carly, do you want to come up and just do a quick intro of yourself as well?
Hi guys, I'm Carly. I'm Sprout Change's nutrition intern, and I'll be helping out in the back on Zoom. So if you have any Zoom problems, feel free to chat me and I can help you.
Angela, you want to start?
My name is Angela, and I'm the child care provider if you bring children.
Hi, I'm Crystal Espinosa, founder of Sprout Change, collaborating with my mom on this programming sponsored with Health Alliance Clinton Hospital. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Maria Rodriguez. I am the founder of I'm the owner of Herminemos, and also a lifestyle educator. So today, you teacher, I'm going to be talking with you about healthy vision and how the eating sprout really help you. Buenos días, saludos para todos. Mi nombre es María Rodríguez, yo soy la fundadora y única dueña de Herminemos, y estoy colaborando con Sprout Change, con un grant que nos ha otorgado el UMass Memorial Clinton Hospital, donde estamos ofreciendo los servicios gratuitos para la comunidad. Hoy yo voy a estar compartiendo con ustedes acerca de cómo una alimentación balanceada, rica en vegetales y frutas, suplementada por germinados, también contribuye a una buena salud óptica o visual.
Today I'm going to be discussing.
Okay, today I'm going to be discussing healthy vision, and basically we are going to be working with different suggestions that has been recommended. I am a researcher. I love to investigate, especially in the health area. I do my investigations. So what I'm going to be sharing with you is basically the result of many investigations. How eating a healthy healthy diet impact our vision also. So today we are going to be making 2 different recipes, and at the same time I'm going to be sharing with you this information, and I will be cooking. It's going to be a combination of both. Hoy yo voy a estar compartiendo con ustedes algunas 2 recetas que son importantes, que yo considero que son importantes también a través de investigaciones científicas que he hecho, que realmente impactan o mejoran la salud visual. Estas 2 recetas las voy a estar compartiendo con ustedes, las voy a estar haciendo para que puedan verlas simultáneamente, mientras estoy compartiendo también algunos detalles de cómo impacta una buena salud basada básicamente en alimentos vivos, en plantas, frutas, vegetales, semillas, la salud ocular. De acuerdo a esta investigación, se describe una buena salud visual. Dice que se refiere al correcto funcionamiento de los ojos, los nervios, los músculos y el cerebro, que todo interviene en el proceso de la visión. Healthy vision refers to the good function of your eyes, your nerve, your muscles, and also how all this process help you to see. Nuestros ojos son muy importantes para nuestra salud. Son órganos vitales que debemos preservar y tener cuidado, porque a través de nuestros ojos podemos disfrutar prácticamente de toda la vida. Podemos disfrutar del ambiente que nos rodea, de los alimentos que comemos, de las personas que tenemos alrededor, etcétera, etcétera. Our eyes are very important. They are as important as any other organs in the body. And it is very important that we take good care of them, because with them, we can enjoy the environment, we can enjoy our food, seeing family members, seeing other people, and also being able to drive and to do many things in life. That is why one of the reasons why we need to take good care of them. Also, there are a few recommendations in order to have healthy eyes. I am going to mention only 5 of them. One of them is that they help in the process of having good lifestyle. To have good eyes, to have good visions, let's say, you need to have a good lifestyle. If you don't follow a healthy lifestyle, you can lose your visions. Because this kind of diet really make a big impact on your nerve, on your muscles, and in everything that surrounded your eyes. Also, in your immune system. If your immune system is weak, that also can make a big impact on your vision. So one of the ways that I relate lifestyle with healthy vision and sprout is a sprout. One of the benefits of eating sprout is that the sprout help to boost the immune system. And when you have a very healthy immune system, your own body is able to do his work, to strengthen muscles, to strengthen your ligament, your nerve, whatever. So we spoke a lot about different seeds, sprouted seeds. And basically, a sprouting seed, beside strength, working very hard on the immune system, also provides good fat in a good balance. The omegas, especially the omega-3, omega-6 in balance, not too much omega-6. Healthy fat that are really important for vision. Also, vitamin A, vitamin C, and we spoke before, we discussed that in a dry seed, you don't find the vitamin C. It's not in the dry seed. But when you do the process of waking up, activating the seed, which is the process that we're going to be doing today, we are going to be just work in the sprout, we are going to be activating chia and activated flaxseed to make some crackers. So when you activate those seeds, the vitamin C that is not present on the seed develop in order to be ready to produce a plant that is going to produce fruit. So another good benefit of eating a sprout is that when you sprout your seeds, according to the investigation, all the nutrients, I'm talking about, vitamin C, A, and some other vitamins that include the vision and the immune system, but in the sprouting also, the amino acid is developed. Also, multiminerals, including zinc, potassium, magnesium, etc. So when you eat sprout, it's not just eating a simple plant. It is eating a powerful nutrients. It is, according to all these researchers, they said that when we sprout, the nutrients on those sprouts, they multiply up to 15 times when we compare with the mature plant. If we compare the broccoli sprouted with a full plant, in just like a quarter of a cup, we are eating over 100 mature broccoli. That's another reason why we should be eating a sprout. It's not just eating one single plant. It's eating over 100. And those little plants that we eat, they have all the nutrients to develop a plant that is going to produce the broccoli. So, thinking this way, when you eat broccoli sprout or you eat any other sprout, you are giving to yourself multivitamins, multi-minerals, amino acid, fat, etc. En otras palabras, lo que estoy diciendo es que cuando nosotros germinamos, y ya hemos tocado muchas veces estas partes cuando hemos discutido las diferentes semillas del germinado, para que una planta pueda germinar, lo que hacemos es el proceso primero de activación, que es el remojo, donde se desprenden básicamente la toxicidad, y eso da lugar a que la planta entre en un estado viva y se desarrolla la vitamina C que no está presente en la semilla seca. A partir de ahí, pues se desarrollan otros nutrientes y según muchas investigaciones que he estado haciendo por diferentes años, dice que estas plantas, estos germinados, semillas germinadas, pueden multiplicarse sus nutrientes hasta 15 veces. En algunos casos se dice que, por ejemplo, en el caso de la lenteja, hay estudios que revelan que puede multiplicarse hasta por 400%. In another word, or so, when they compare the lentils, there is a study that I read before that said that lentils have the power to multiply the nutrients even 400 times. So these are very powerful reason why we should be eating a sprout. Also, the sprout help us dealing with healthy weight. También los germinados nos ayudan a mantener un peso saludable. Also, they help balance the glucose. When you eat sprout, you are eating a lot of fiber also, beside all these nutrients. And that, according to the investigation, that's really, sprouts are very healthy and good for people dealing with diabetes. O sea, en otras palabras, las personas que tienen diabetes también se pueden beneficiar grandemente por los germinados, no solamente por la gran cantidad de nutrientes que ellos tienen, sino también porque son ricos en fibras, en proteínas, y esta combinación preciosa de vitaminas y minerales, aminoácidos, etcétera, que lo que hacen es que hacen un complemento completo para que una persona diabética no tenga un subidón de azúcar tan rápido. También otro de las recomendaciones que se da para una salud visual y que incluye a los germinados es que a través de los germinados también se puede ayudar a disminuir el colesterol malo de la sangre. Si mantiene un estilo de vida saludable, comiendo este tipo de alimentación y suplementado por germinados, definitivamente esto le va a contribuir muchísimo para que sus niveles de colesterol buenos estén elevados y de esta manera usted se pueda beneficiar más. También hay otras recomendaciones, por ejemplo, que tiene que ver con el control oftalmológico. There is another recommendation for eyes. It is very important that we visit our doctors to check our vision, even when we think that we don't have any problems. Aunque nosotros pensamos que no estamos teniendo ningún tipo de problema visual, es muy importante visitar al oftalmólogo, aunque sea una vez al año. Y si no tiene los recursos, porque este material llega bastante lejos, y yo sé que conozco muchas personas que posiblemente se les hace difícil ir regularmente al médico, pero por lo menos 2 veces cada 2 años, ir a su oftalmólogo y hacerse una revisión, porque esto puede ayudar a preservar su visión ocular. Visiting your ophthalmologist on time will help you to keep a good vision for a longer time. Also, es muy importante que nosotros protejamos a nuestros ojos. Y yo no sé cuántos de ustedes saben que comer zanahoria, incluir la zanahoria, es como si tuviéramos unas gafas en los ojos. Las zanahorias producen un efecto como si fuera de gafas en los ojos. What I'm saying, that I don't know if you know that, but eating carrot juice, eating the carrot root, also help you visualize and protect your eye in a way, the same way that some glasses protect your eyes. And another detail that I didn't review in this study, but I did before. Usually when I go to the beach, I make sure that I drink a glass of carrot juice, because the carrot juice also protects the skin. And that way you are going to be protecting the eyes from the sunlight and your skin. Many people don't know that you can eat green carrot, the leaf of the carrot. Most of the people, they throw away them, but they can be eaten. You can add them in your juices. You can also make a salad with them, or you can steam them. So also when you sprout your carrot, if you want to eat the whole carrot with everything, it is fine also. The same thing with the radish. Another recommendation for healthy eyes is not to rub your eyes. Try not to touch your eyes at all. Otra de las recomendaciones dadas para la protección visual es que no debemos estar frotándonos los ojos, por muchas razones. Muchas veces nuestras manos están sucias, pero también nuestros ojos son muy sensibles y simplemente por estar frotando fácilmente lo podemos lastimar. Así que debemos evitar estar frotándolo. Tenemos que hacer todo lo posible para evitar traumatismos en nuestros ojos. Evitar un accidente, evitar de que alguna partícula caiga en nuestros ojos. Si vamos a hacer algún trabajo que requiere que estemos bregando con, por ejemplo, a veces estamos en una área donde hace mucho viento y hay partículas que vuelan y pueden caer en los ojos. Entonces es importante protegerse los ojos. It is very important to protect our eyes. Sometimes we go to places where it is very windy and anything on the air can go into your eyes. So try to do the best you can to protect your eyes because they are very important. If you are working, if you are reading, if you are working on your computer, it's very important to have a good illumination. También cuando estamos trabajando, estamos leyendo, estamos cocinando, estamos haciendo cualquier trabajo, es muy importante que nosotros tengamos una buena iluminación para que nuestros ojos estén bien protegidos. También, otra cosa que es importante es que nosotros debemos proteger nuestros ojos y también de vez en cuando o durante el día coger un tiempecito para relajar nuestros ojos, cerrarlos y descansar un poco. Si es posible hacer meditación. It is also very important to relax our eyes. Sometimes we are very tired and we don't take the time to relax our time, to relax our eyes. And we can, when we do that, we can meditate in something that can make us to feel good. And another thing is that we need to educate children in how to protect their eyes. Most of the time, we don't take the time to educate the young generation. And that is very important because we don't want them to lose their eyes. And sometimes children playing, they can easily hurt themselves. Otra cosa es, hablando de recomendaciones para mantener una buena visión, es que debemos enseñar a los niños a cuidarse y a proteger los ojos. Y por último, son 10 recomendaciones desde la última, es que la alimentación sana es una clave fundamental para mantener una visión saludable. Y de esto que yo voy a estar hablando y demostrando en esta mañana. Another recommendation is, I mentioned before, and this is the last one, it is healthy eating. This is very important earth eating. Even if you develop any of the eye vision illnesses and you properly eat, your vision can get better. Even if you have glaucoma, if you have any inflammation in your eyes, etc., having a good diet, very balanced diet that includes carrot, include chia, flaxseed, and other nutrients. I didn't mention limes, lemon. This is very important because this little fruit help in many ways, especially the immune system. And if you have a very strong immune system, your body is going to do the work. La alimentación sana es la clave para la salud visual. Las vitaminas A, C y E, los minerales como el zinc y el selenio, pigmentos como la luteína y la zeaxantina, los ácidos omegas son esenciales para la retina también, para el envejecimiento de las estructuras oculares y al mismo tiempo es un tremendo privilegio que nosotros tenemos de poder disfrutar de frutas, vegetales, alimentos secos y las semillas también. Healthy eating is the key to keep a good visual sight. The vitamins A, C, and E, and minerals like zinc, selenium, and lutein, and zeaxanthin, I don't know how to pronounce, zeaxanthin, and the omega fatty acid help the retina. That's the retina?
The
retina. Retina? And also, when we are getting old, I'm getting old, having this kind of diet, healthy diet, definitely, we need this kind of diet. It is very important to protect our vision. One thing that I don't have here, but I don't want to leave alone, it is the oranges. Oranges are very important for vision. They have a lot of vitamin C. They also have a lot of fiber and help to control the glucose. And also the vitamin C help balance the high blood pressure. La vitamina C y especialmente las naranjas, los cítricos, y comiéndose la naranja completa, muchas personas solamente se toman el jugo, botan los demás. Es importante comerse toda la naranja, botar solamente la cascarita de encima, porque esas fibras ayudan a controlar los niveles de glucosa en la sangre. Y al mismo tiempo aporta fibras esenciales y otros nutrientes que son esenciales para poder mantener una presión saludable. Básicamente estamos repitiendo, yo voy a empezar a hacer la receta y mientras voy haciendo la receta voy a ir añadiendo más información. Entonces, para la receta de hoy vamos a hacer estas galletitas. Yo la comencé a hacer acá, pero voy a hacer la demostración con ustedes. Yo las tengo aquí cocinando y estas galletitas se pueden hornear. Realmente yo las estoy haciendo en la plancha porque muchas de las personas que miran estos videos no tienen una estufa, un horno para hacerla, y yo quiero que sepan que todo el mundo la puede hacer. Ustedes pueden tener una planchita, pueden tener un comal, pueden tener un caldero, donde sea, y se cocinan, pero más bien. La receta es súper fácil. Para hacer esta receta, yo necesito 1/4 de taza de linaza. Okay, to make this recipe, I need 1/2 of flaxseed. What I'm going to do, I'm going to blend the flaxseed in dry. Okay, ahora ya yo tengo mi polvo. Now I have my flaxseed powder. that I'm gonna be using to make this recipe. And the other step I'm gonna be doing right now is activating my chia. This process, I love making this process at nighttime. And I leave it on the fridge until the next day to make my crackers because I want to activate all the nutrients. So for sure, I need a quarter cup of chia. I'm gonna just añadir más o menos así. Es un cuarto de chía. Y lo que voy a hacer para activarla es simplemente ponerle un poquito de agua, lo suficiente para yo humedecerla bien. No necesita demasiado agua. What I'm going to do is to add water to activate my chia. You don't have to add too much water, only what is needed to wet them. Okay? Now I'm activating my chia. Usually this process takes about 20 minutes, activating the chia. Okay? If you see my chia, now are absorbing the water. Mi chía está absorbiendo el agua, está como gelatinosa. Y lo que quiero hacer con ella básicamente es despertar los nutrientes. Activándola. No es necesario poner demasiado agua. Al final en la receta voy a poner el agua que se necesita, pero en el principio no es tan necesario. Entonces, el próximo paso para esta receta, necesito una taza de arroz y una taza de arroz cocido y una taza de quinoa. Another ingredient that I need for this recipe is 1 cup of cooked quinoa and 1 cup of cooked rice. You can make any rice you want. I cook brown rice and I already measure. I have 1 cup over here of brown rice and 1 cup of quinoa. I'm going to mix my quinoa and rice with my chia. I am not going to add salt right now because I cook the rice with salt. So you add salt to taste. Yo no le voy a estar añadiendo sal a esta receta porque ya yo cociné el arroz y la quinoa con sal, así que lo que yo voy a proceder es a mezclar bien todos los ingredientes. Según lo estás mezclando, entonces te vas a dar cuenta que hace falta un poquito de agua y vas a añadirle el agua que sea necesaria. Usualmente con esta receta se lleva un poquito menos de 1 taza de agua. O aproximadamente 1 taza de agua. A estas recetas también se le pueden añadir hierbas de su preferencia. Okay, to this recipe, you can add any herb you want. You can make it to your taste. For the sample, I did not use any herb because I want you to try the cracker plain. So you can taste also the hummus. Se pueden probar, te le puede poner albahaca, le puede poner orégano, le puede poner, por ejemplo, tomillo, o le puede poner romero, lo que usted quiera. En esta receta para la muestra, yo no le puse ningún ingrediente, porque realmente quería esta muestra completamente simple, para que puedan disfrutar la otra receta que vamos a hacer, que sí se resalta bastante el sabor. Entonces, a esta le voy a poner un poquito de tomillo y cuando le digo que es importante dejarlo en la noche activando, es porque también las hierbas, cuando la dejan en la noche, entonces el sabor se incrementa, se hace más rico. Another reason why you should leave, you should make it at nighttime and leave it for the next day is because if you add herb, also that will enhance the flavor. So For this recipe, I'm gonna add, it's gonna be like a quarter spoon of rosemary to your taste. I love rosemary because rosemary help activate your brain.
Help activate your brain. Rosemary.
Rosemary.
So can you tell us the ingredients again, please?
Okay, ingredients: activated chia. Chia, you just activate it with water. 1 cup of quinoa, cooked quinoa. 1 cup of rice, any rice you want. This recipe is beautiful and tastes delicious with black rice. But I can go with the same recipe.
Is the rice cooked or uncooked?
Cooked. Yeah. Any rice you want is fine for this recipe. Then the other ingredient is the flaxseed. Okay, I made the flaxseed over here, so you can see how simple it is. If you want to combine more than 1 herb, you can do that. It's fine. Okay, you can use your creativity. Se puede usar su propia creatividad y se pueden combinar las hierbas que ustedes deseen, no hay ningún problema. Yo, por ejemplo, al principio recomiendo que no mezclen muchas cosas para que puedan apreciar el sabor. Al principio hágala simple, sin ninguna hierba, después la hace con romero o con orégano, con la que usted quiere, y a medida que va haciendo esta receta, usted va inventando en su cocina y añadiendo nuevos ingredientes hasta que usted consiga un sabor que realmente es de agrado para toda su familia. Pero así de simple es la receta, esta receta. This is how simple it is. Okay? Then this, you can do all this process in a food processor, or you can do it this way, but in a food processor is better. Okay, so I'm gonna just try so you can see the difference. Another thing, before I do anything, I'm cooking in this hot board. I am making them without oil. To make this recipe, if you want to bake them, you can use parchment paper and you can put some oil. It is fine. Since I am not using any oil on top of the board, the hot board, I am now using a pot with oil. What I did, I used a little bit of oil inside. And the main reason why I do this is because the oil helps to combine all the ingredients. I prefer that way. Okay? You don't need oil if you don't eat oil, but for the purpose of this recipe, I just add about 1 tablespoon of oil, and we make this recipe to taste even better. Okay. After,
Can I ask a question? What oil do you prefer to use?
usually light olive oil or coconut oil that can tolerate heat. Okay. Or not use any oil because we are using flaxseed and we are using also chia seed that have omega-3, that's oil. But if you want to add a little bit of oil, it is fine. So this is basically the recipe. Okay, I'm gonna try this way. And with this, you can make the crackers and
Would they hold together if you didn't put them in the processor now and you tried to do it by just doing it at the consistency it is? Would
I'm
they-
gonna show you.
Okay.
Okay, in order to put in on the food processor, I know I need a little bit more water, but I'm gonna try doing without water. But I know I need, because this recipe, basically, for this recipe, you need about one cup of water. a little one, so I'm gonna add little more, probably about 2 or 3 tablespoons water as needed. Yeah. Okay. The consistency in this recipe doesn't have to be this way. Just make sure that you like it. Okay? You can see. You can process more.
I'm just gonna show the camera as well.
If you want to make thin crackers, it's better to process a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to add a little bit more water. And this should be enough. It's okay. It's okay. It's just... Let me show you. Here. And then what I do, you can form your own crackers, making like a little bowl like this, like I'm making meatball. And then you shape it like this. Okay. And you put cracker. Bonnie, if you don't process, you still can make something you want. For the crackers, it's good to process. But if you want to create like a veggie burger, you can do that. You can take a little bit more, and you just create your veggie burger. Okay? And this is a basic recipe. If to this recipe you want to change a little bit, you can. Instead of water, you can add a carrot juice. And you can have a better flavor, but it's very simple. That I want you to try the simple. This need to be, we need to leave this a little bit, so the ingredients can combine each other. Si además de hacer las galletitas, quiere utilizar esta mezcla, usando tu propia creatividad, puedes hacer como si fueran unas pequeñas hamburguesas, como así, por ejemplo, y la cocina de lado y lado, o unas milanesas. Realmente esta mezcla requiere un poquito de tiempo para que se unan todos los ingredientes. Así que yo la voy a dejar tranquilita para proceder a la próxima receta. Mientras más la pasa por el procesador y rompe los granos especialmente los granos del arroz, entonces la mezcla te va a quedar más fina para hacer estas galletitas. Entonces, estas galletitas quedan así como están acá, cuando están listas. These crackers, they look like this one. Okay, I have more that are already ready. I'm gonna just put it over here. So I can keep making the next recipe. Now, for the next recipe, I'm gonna be making a carrot hummus. We are gonna be following almost the same recipe as making a regular basic hummus, but in this case, the main ingredient is the carrot. You can use any carrot you want. You can use, I have here the traditional carrot, orange carrot. I have this red, like a red purple carrot, and also I have the yellow carrot. Any carrot you have is fine. Vamos a estar haciendo un hummus, una crema, como una mantequilla de zanahoria, y para esta crema de zanahoria, el ingrediente principal es la zanahoria horneada, asada. Usted la puede asar, por ejemplo, en leña, la puede asar en el horno, hornearla o hacerla en un caldero. Yo, por ejemplo, estas la hice en esta plancha. Okay? And this recipe is very easy also. To make this recipe, okay, we need.
Can you tell us what you did with the carrots? Tell us what you did with the carrots.
Okay, what I did with the carrots was these are washed carrots. I cut the carrot. You can cut any way you want. So I like cutting the carrot this way. Okay, I cut the carrots and I cook them in this over here. You can bake them. You can cook them on a pot, or you can make them this way. You don't have to overcook them. It is not needed. Make sure that you cook them just enough. Okay, mine are already done. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be what I'm using is this organic carrot. Okay. Puede ser una combinación de las zanahorias blancas o amarillas con las zanahorias anaranjadas. Para esta receta necesito utilizar una taza de zanahoria con media taza de garbanzo. Puede ser media taza o puede ser una taza. Depende. Yo lo que voy a hacer es que voy a preparar esto que tengo acá. Voy a hacer 2 recetas. Entonces voy a usar la mitad de garbanzos. You can, for this recipe, you can use 1 or 2 cups of carrot and half of 1 cup of garbanzo. And those garbanzo, I also follow the same process, soaking them in water, etc. This recipe needs about maybe 1 to 3 cups of water. And also 1 to 3 cups of olive oil. I only use about one tablespoon, not much. Okay? You can add lemon to taste, but it can be from 1 to 3 tablespoons, or the amount of lemon that you want. There is no problem. But it tastes really good with 3 tablespoons of lemon, lime or lemon. Either one. Esta receta sabe muy deliciosa utilizando de 1 a 3 cucharadas de aceite de oliva y 1 a 3 cucharadas de jugo de limón. Usualmente un limón así tiene de 1 a 2 cucharadas de jugo. I said this recipe tastes really good with 3 cups of juice, lemon juice or wine juice. But you add them as needed. Usually one of these lime have between 2 to 4 tablespoons of juice. I'm trying to figure it out 3. So up there. I add the oil. Okay. The garbanzo, they have salt already. So for these hummus, I also need to add tahini. Sarah, may I have one tablespoon? It's right here. Of 1. Tahini, you can use 1 to 3. With 3, tastes delicious. I love with 3. Okay, this is about 3 cups. 3 tablespoons of tahini. Tahini es la mantequilla de la ajonjolí. Lo que estoy haciendo es que añadiéndole una cremita de ajonjolí y voy a licuar todo junto y de esta manera voy a preparar mi crema con mantequilla de zanahoria. ¿Ok? Necesita como 3 cucharadas de agua. Yo le eché más o menos 1 porque aquí yo tenía medida 3. I need to add a little bit more of water because that recipe needs about 3 tablespoons of water. If you want this process to be easier, add the tahini at the end. I'm having a little bit of trouble because I added the tahini too soon.
when you say the end, you mean after you blend.
After you blend, yeah, after you blend it, it's easier. Lo que acabo de mencionar es que estoy teniendo un poquito más de dificultad licuando estos ingredientes porque añadí el tahini junto con todos los ingredientes. Me resulta mucho mejor licuar la zanahoria primero y después que la zanahoria ya está hecho un puré, entonces al final le añado el tahini y es mucho más fácil el proceso. Si es una licuadora bastante fuerte, entonces no hay ningún inconveniente. I think need to add a little bit more water. It is almost done. Just a little bit more. And I said about between 1 to 3 cups of a tablespoon of olive oil. I only add 1. That make a difference. It is done. Voy a abrir aquí para hacer la próxima. Y para, me gustaría saber si hay alguna pregunta. I would like to know if there is any question. I'm going to make the next one so I can mix together.
Tell us what tahini is.
Oh. Tahini is the sesame seed butter. El tahini es la mantequilla de ajonjolí. Entonces lo que voy a hacer en este nuevo envase, que voy a hacer la próxima. A esta receta primera no le puse ajo, porque quiero que la prueben así simple. A la próxima parte que voy a hacer le voy a añadir 3 dientes de ajo. Y no le voy a añadir el tahini al principio para asegurarme de que el proceso de licuarlo se haga un poco más rápido, más fácil. Así que procedo de nuevo a cortar la zanahoria. Okay, I'm just repeating the same process, making the recipe bigger for the people who are here, so they can take some recipe home. Lo que estoy haciendo es haciendo la receta siendo doble porque la estoy haciendo en un Vitamix que es pequeño y quiero que el regalito que tengo para hoy para ellos es llevar esta receta a su casa y también compartirla con otras personas que ellos quieran compartirla. sea, es exactamente la misma receta, no hay ninguna diferencia, excepto que la primera que yo hice, o sea, esta, yo no le puse ajo. A esta receta sí le voy a poner ajo y le voy a poner las 3 cucharadas de aceite de oliva y las 3 cucharadas de tahini. What I just said, the first recipe that I did not add garlic because I want you to try without garlic. In this recipe, I'm going to add 3 pieces of garlic. And also on this one, I only add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. I will add 3 tablespoons of oil. And I think that is everything else is the same. The garlic is going to be the difference and the oil. Okay. Y el tajine lo voy a añadir al final. Entonces, todavía aquí me queda limón. En esta receta del hummus de zanahoria, si desean añadir algún tipo de hierbas, también se pueden añadir. For this recipe, if you want to add any herb, you can do that. You can add basil, you can add rosemary, you can add thyme, whatever you want. I am not going to be adding those herbs because I want you to try simple. Then you can create at home. Then you will tell me the difference between adding the 3 tablespoons of olive oil, adding the 3 tablespoons, about 3 tablespoons, 3 to 4 tablespoons of lemon juice or lime juice, and the 3 tablespoons of tahini. Definitely, there is a difference. And also, I'm going to add the tahini for this recipe at the end, so you can see how easy it is. And I said 3 tablespoons of water. I'm going to add just a little bit, it's like a 1, and I would add water as needed.
So that one does not have tahini in?
Hmm?
Does that one?
Not yet. I will add at the end because it's easier to blend. That's the only reason why. I don't want to add right now the 2 extra tablespoons of water. Because the tahini will add more oil. it is almost blend. So a little bit, like in one extra tablespoon of water, and I will add the tahini now. This is half spoon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. With the recipe, it's very important to play so you can find out your best taste and your best consistency. But I can just move this one.
Yes.
Okay, so I can change this one position. That's how I make it dinner. Just change the position of this one. Okay. I don't burn myself. And as I told you, I add how many tablespoons of water so far? How many tablespoons of water I add? 2. 2. So far 2. You can see that it's still calling for more water, but I don't want to add too much water because I like that consistency. The situation is with this magic bullet. If you have a very good blender, with the better. In this recipe, I'm still missing something. What I'm missing?
Garlic.
The garlic. I'm still missing the garlic. So I have the garlic over here. And I activated the garlic.
Explain how you activate the garlic.
To activate the garlic, what I did was to Does it smash? I smash the garlic like this. They are broken because I activated them. And this process is better because all the components in the garlic, they get together and the reaction is like an antibiotic reaction. So we try to get the best of our food so it can work as a medicine for us. I have 4, I'm gonna use it. I don't know if it's gonna turn on again because turn it off. Let me see if I add the garlic, but it's okay. Okay, let me add the garlic. Yes, please. That is tough.
It's like a little bit greasy, not greasy, but a little slippery on the surface. What else strong? Do we have a rubber band? Something for friction? I have a rubber band. You want to try?
Sure, but I don't have a rubber band.
Do you have a rubber band?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, put it around the rim. It'll give it friction for you.
Oh, sure.
You loosened it for me.
Thank you both. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to add my garlic and the consistency is still calling for the water, as you can see. So I'm gonna add my extra tablespoon of water, you see? I add my water little by little because every recipe is different. Maybe they dry too much when I cook them.
And so just a time check, it's almost 11:50.
Okay, everything is done. So I'm ready to answer any questions you may have. Let me know if you have any question.
Is the carrot better for you juiced or is it just as
Say it
good?
again?
Carrot, is it better juiced or is it just as good for you just eating a raw carrot?
Okay, when you cook the carrot, the vitamin A stay intact. You don't kill the vitamin A. You know, like in the broccoli, you cook the broccoli, you end up damaging a lot of vitamins and minerals. In that case, you know, but this is an option, so you don't get tired of eating and drinking the same. This is another way of eating. Most of the people that and you can make hummus with chickpeas, and that is not a true. You can make hummus with many things. You know, if you don't have a chickpea, you can use white beans. And that is fine also.
So I think the question was, is it better to juice or to eat them raw or to eat them cooked, right?
Definitely, when you juice the carrot, you eat all the component impacts, natural. I prefer raw food, but it is just to add texture, to add flavor, to enjoy your cooking, to have fun in your kitchen. It's a different way of, of preparing food. Most of the time, we prepare the food the same way over and over and over and over. Well, you have a different way now of eating carrot. Because we need to eat carrot for a healthy vision. So this is one way, and on top of this, you can add your sprout. And then you will have a really nice meal that you can enjoy with your family. Okay. I have the cup, I have the crackers, I have the hummus, and now I want you to try. And also I make extra because I want you to take some home and to share with someone. Share with your loved one. Because that way we will be expanding what you are learning over here. You are taking, you learning to the community to help other people also to improve the healthy vision. Okay.
Me ofrece como 4 platos para la persona de la biblioteca.
You can help me. Okay.
While Maria is setting up our taste testing for our in-person participants, we're going to drop some links in the chat for our surveys. So to our online folks, if you can help by filling out these surveys, we would very much appreciate it. We'll be putting those in the chat momentarily. Carly will be doing that. So there's the English link, and we'll be sending a Spanish link out as well. Helping us to have survey results will help us with the future of more funding for more projects. So we very much appreciate it if you can fill those out for us today.